Adolf Hitler casts a long shadow over the 20th century. His name is synonymous with evil, his actions a stark warning from history. Born in Austria in 1889, he rose to become Germany's Chancellor in 1933. What followed was a brutal dictatorship that plunged the world into war and committed horrific acts of genocide. Hitler's regime, Nazi Germany, left an indelible mark on humanity. The Holocaust, a systematic extermination of Jews and other minorities, stands as a chilling example of the depths of human cruelty. Millions perished in concentration camps, victims of a regime fueled by hate and intolerance. Understanding Hitler's rise and the ideology that drove him is crucial. It serves as a reminder of the fragility of peace and the importance of vigilance against extremism in all its forms. We must learn from the past to prevent such horrors from ever happening again. The world remembers this dark chapter not to dwell in despair, but to draw strength from the resilience of the human spirit. It is a call to action, a reminder to fight for justice, equality, and compassion in our own time. Germany in the aftermath of World War I was a nation in turmoil. Humiliated by defeat and burdened by economic depression, the country was ripe for a charismatic leader who could offer simple solutions to complex problems. Adolf Hitler and his Nazi party exploited this atmosphere of uncertainty and fear. Hitler, a veteran of the First World War, was a gifted orator. He tapped into the anger and resentment of the German people, promising to restore national pride and economic prosperity. His message resonated with those who felt betrayed by the Treaty of Versailles and longed for a return to greatness. The Nazi Party, initially a fringe group, gained popularity through propaganda and intimidation. They scapegoated minorities, particularly Jews, blaming them for Germany's economic woes and social ills. This poisonous rhetoric found fertile ground in a society grappling with uncertainty and hardship. Step by step, the Nazis consolidated their power. They exploited democratic institutions to subvert democracy itself, ultimately transforming Germany into a totalitarian state. Hitler's rise to power serves as a chilling reminder of how easily democracy can be eroded when fear and intolerance go unchecked. At the heart of Hitler's regime lay a toxic ideology rooted in nationalism, militarism and racism. This ideology, known as Nazism, glorified the German nation and promoted the idea of Aryan supremacy. It was a worldview that divided humanity into a hierarchy, with Germans at the top and Jews, Roma and other minorities deemed inferior and dangerous. Nazism drew upon distorted interpretations of history and pseudoscience to justify its racist beliefs. Jews in particular were targeted as a threat to German purity and blamed for a wide range of social and economic problems. This demonization of entire groups of people paved the way for discrimination, persecution, and ultimately genocide. Hitler's regime glorified war and conquest as means of achieving national greatness. They embarked on a massive rearmament program, violating the terms of the Treaty of Versailles and setting the stage for another devastating world war. The Nazi ideology, with its emphasis on racial purity and national dominance, was not only morally reprehensible, but also ultimately self-destructive. It led Germany down a path of war, destruction, and ultimately defeat. The Holocaust, the systematic genocide perpetrated by Nazi Germany against Jews and other minorities, stands as one of the darkest chapters in human history. Driven by a racist ideology that viewed Jews as a threat to German purity, the Nazi regime implemented a plan to eliminate them from Europe. The Holocaust unfolded in stages, from the initial stripping of rights and forced emigration to the establishment of ghettos and ultimately the construction of death camps. Jews were subjected to unimaginable cruelty, deported to concentration camps where they faced starvation, forced labor, and systematic extermination. The death toll of the Holocaust is staggering. 6 million Jews were murdered, along with millions of Roma, LGBTQ+ individuals, political opponents, and people with disabilities. The scale of the genocide is a testament to the depths of human cruelty and the devastating consequences of unchecked hatred and intolerance. The Holocaust is a stark reminder of the fragility of civilization and the importance of upholding human rights and dignity. It is a call to action to combat anti-Semitism, racism, and all forms of prejudice, wherever they may arise.